Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2025 Cadillac CT5-V series. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. I'll also get plenty of sound clips. Of course, there's a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. The Cadillac CT5 was first introduced as a 2020 model as a replacement for the CTS. The non-V offering is available in premium luxury and sport trims, which start at $49,090 and $50,090 respectively. Rear-wheel drive is standard, while all-wheel drive can be had for an additional $2,000. The premium luxury can be had with either a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine or a 3-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine. The Sport, though, is only offered with the 4-cylinder. The CT5's fastback design underscores its refined road manners, which is complemented with a driver-centric interior that blends high technology and high-touch elements. The Sport and V-Series models are differentiated from the premium luxury by darker accents and performance-inspired details, including unique fascias, grills, rocker extensions, rear spoiler, and sportier wheel designs. Each trim also features LED exterior lighting such as the headlamps, tail lamps, and signature vertical lights at all 4 corners. While the CT5-V series launched as a twin-turbo V6 originally, Cadillac eventually introduced the V-Series Blackwing for 2022. Touted as the most powerful and fastest production Cadillac in history, driven by a hand-built 6.2-liter supercharged V8 with the option of a manual transmission. The Blackwing serves as the spiritual successor to the former CTS-V. Between the standard V-Series and the V-Series Blackwing, interested enthusiasts have more options now, with 2 very unique, very distinct models. Elegant and expressive, the CT5-V and CT5-V Blackwing design combines a striking style with deliberate functionality. For 2025, they have a fresh exterior appearance with a revised front fascia, offering stronger visual cues that further differentiate the CT5-V and the CT5-V Blackwing. The CT5-V specifically features a redesigned grille and front fascia with black moldings, new rocker extensions, and new spoiler. Collectively, this gives the car a wider, lower appearance that complements the dramatic fastback profile. Redesigned LED headlamps feature Cadillac's signature stacked vertical lighting and unique Mondrian pattern etching. There's new walk-up and walk-away lighting choreography and a lit Cadillac crest on the back of the new 33-inch diagonal LED interior display, which welcomes you upon approach. Out back, there's new quad trapezoidal exhaust tips. 3 new exterior colors are available. Pricing for the 2025 V-Series starts at $58,490. That's for rear-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is an additional $2,000. 9 exterior colors are offered in total, 7 of which are extra cost options. This example is finished in Deep Space Metallic, which is a $625 option. Cadillac offers several option packages for the CT5-V, which are not shown here, including a handful of color accent packages, a technology package, an interior protection package, and a platinum package. The latter includes everything, plus exclusive extras for a truly range-topping experience. Additional options shown here include all-wheel drive, a performance data and video recorder, leather upholstery with ventilated front seats, and color-accented brake calipers. The total MSRP for what you see here, including destination, is $65,160. The standard V Series is significantly cheaper than the Blackwing, which starts at $97,090 for the manual transmission version and $103,365 for the 10-speed automatic. The CT5-V is fitted as standard with 19 by 8.5 inch satin graphite finished alloy wheels and 245/40 summer performance run flat tires. All-season run-flat tires are available. Cadillac offers the choice of 6 additional wheel styles if you wanted to personalize further. There's a 19-inch pearl nickel finish wheel and a variety of 20-inch wheels with differing spoke designs and finishes. The 20-inch wheels are only available with all-season tires. When it comes to brakes, the CT5-V features 4-wheel internally ventilated discs with 4-channel ABS. The front brakes are from Brembo and include 13.6 by 1.2 inch discs paired to 4-piston fixed calipers. The rear brakes have 12.4 by 0.9 inch discs and single piston calipers. The calipers are finished in black as standard with V logos on the front. You can opt for blue calipers as shown here or red calipers for $595. The electrically operated parking brake can be manually toggled by a button on the left side of the dash beneath the air vent. There's a selectable auto hold feature too. Activated by a button in the center console, it holds the car when you're at a stop so you don't have to keep your foot rested on the brake pedal, which can help reduce fatigue in heavy traffic. Without question, the brakes are excellent. They stop hard and offer a wonderfully progressive feel. That being said, they're extremely sensitive. While perfect for a spirited drive through the country, in daily use, even more so in stop-and-go traffic, I felt they were too sensitive. The brake pedal almost felt like an on-off switch, making it difficult to achieve a smooth tip-in. The brake pedal response can actually be dialed up even more via the drive modes, which I would not recommend unless you're hitting the track and want the most immediate response possible. When it comes to the driving experience, the CT5 boasts on the strengths of the superb rear-wheel drive architecture that has underpinned Cadillac's award-winning rear-wheel drive sedans. Evolutionary enhancements of the front and rear suspensions, including Cadillac's signature double-pivot McPherson-type front suspension, are designed to improve road isolation and driver feedback. At the rear, a 5-link independent suspension with straight-link design contributes to the car's excellent feeling of control. There's also Magnetic Ride Control 4.0 with V-Series specific calibrations. There's very little body roll, excellent ride quality, and a taut feel that befits a premium sports sedan. Cadillac's continued commitment to deliver cars with a dynamic road feel is quite evident in this car. You can dial up the suspension and steering firmness via the drive modes if you want, but the standard setup is really good. The steering type is rack and pinion with an electric motor mounted directly to the rack itself. The steering effort is variable based on your speed of travel and current drive mode to offer greater precision and maneuverability depending on the situation, as well as varying levels of steering firmness, all tailored specific to the V-Series. It's quick to respond and progressively builds weight to ensure the solid, communicative nature you'd want in a car like this. The CT5-V with all-wheel drive has a 40.7-foot turning circle. With rear-wheel drive, it's 39 feet. The 3-spoke steering wheel is wrapped in leather, finished off with a leather-wrapped airbag cover, glossy carbon fiber trim, and satin chrome trim and buttons. The design of the steering wheel is ergonomically friendly and features grip bolsters at 10 and 2. The upper spokes house a plethora of essential controls that pertain to the adaptive cruise and super cruise systems, steering wheel heating, voice commands and hands-free phone, audio settings, driver information, and the car's V mode, which I'll cover in a bit. On the column, you have traditional stalks that operate the wipers and lights. The steering wheel is power adjustable for tilt and reach. The new digital dashboard is a wonderful design in the fact that it essentially combines the instrument cluster in the middle with a touchscreen infotainment system on the right and a smaller touchscreen on the left to operate different features of the instrument cluster. It all appears to be one seamless display thanks to its shared background. There's a lot of manufacturers that seem to struggle with this type of dashboard design. It's one of the most annoying things to me to see what looks like a one-piece display, only to find a gap or space in between two displays that just share a common housing. This is an awesome looking setup that's highly customizable from background styles to instrument cluster layouts and infotainment features. The CT5-V and CT5-V Blackwing offer two very different levels of power and performance. The Blackwing boasts a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine that develops a whopping 668 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 659 pound-feet of torque at 3,600 RPM. It's only offered in rear-wheel drive, and you have the ability to choose between a 6-speed manual transmission or a 10-speed automatic transmission. The Blackwing offers additional exclusive performance features, such as customizable launch control and line lock systems. The CT5-V is powered by a twin-turbocharged, high-output 3-liter V6 engine that develops 360 horsepower at 5,400 RPM and 405 pound-feet of torque between 2,350 and 4,000 RPM, which are sent to the wheels through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Rear-wheel drive is standard, but the CT5-V is uniquely offered with the option of all-wheel drive, which offers spectacular grip in corners and puts the power to the ground quite effectively. Both the CT5-V and CT5-V Blackwing are fitted with electronic limited slip differentials, featuring 2.85 and 3.73 final drive ratios respectively. Now to keep things strictly focused on the CT5-V. Its V6 features twin low-inertia twin-scroll turbochargers with electronically controlled wastegates and water-to-air intercooling, an aluminum block with aluminum heads, double overhead cams with 4 valves per cylinder, and dual independent variable valve timing, active fuel management, direct high-pressure fuel injection, and a 9.8:1 compression ratio. Premium fuel is required, and there's an auto start-stop system. The latter fortunately can be disabled by a button in the center console. EPA economy ratings range between 17 miles per gallon in the city and 26 miles per gallon on the highway. During my week of driving, I averaged 20 miles per gallon. The capacity of the fuel tank is 17 gallons. The exhaust system is a true dual setup with what looks like an X-pipe ahead of the muffler. It's valved, meaning it's able to be opened up in the sportier drive modes or left quieter for cruising. When fully opened up, the exhaust note is aggressive and loud, befitting the car's performance character, although it's not near as aggressive as the Blackwing's snarling V8. The 10-speed automatic transmission has a dual personality to it, able to offer easy and smooth shifting appropriate for daily driving or snappy dual clutch-like performance for spirited driving. Seriously, when set to its sportiest settings and spirited driving, shifts crack off like the snap of a whip. It's awesome. The transmission is engaged by an electronic precision shift controller in the center console, along with paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel. The paddle shifters are metal, which is a really nice touch, figuratively and literally. With the CT5-V's drive mode selector, you can toggle between Tour, Sport, Track, Snow, Ice, and My mode. Each mode offers preset parameters for steering feel, suspension firmness, brake feel, and engine sound. My Mode gives you the ability to create a mode exactly to your liking for daily use. Unlike the other modes, when My Mode is selected, it will not automatically default back to Tour upon next startup, so your settings will remain as long as you want them to. Additionally, there's a button on the right side of the steering wheel that toggles another mode, simply referred to as V Mode. It's kind of like My Mode, but with the added ability to tailor powertrain behavior and the performance traction management system. With the latter, which is focused on racetrack use, the traction and stability control settings are reduced, amongst heightening other settings if needed. There's Wet, Dry, Sport, Race 1, and Race 2 PTM modes. Fun fact, you can activate V Mode and leave the PTM systems disabled if you wanted to play with the additional powertrain settings. Unlike My Mode, V Mode will default back to Tour upon the next startup. The available newly enhanced in-vehicle performance data and video recorder is really cool. Created with input from racing-obsessed GM engineers and designers and accessed directly from the center display, it features a lap analyzer tool which provides powerful data analysis functions that were previously only possible in laptop programs, such as custom reference laps, speed trace analysis, and direct shortcut to video playback. The user interface and graphics have been overhauled and includes new performance analysis features to help drivers maximize their on-track performance. A speed tips tool automatically highlights the most significant lap time improvement opportunities, including sector analysis and side-by-side video playback. A live data screen in the center stack shows lap time details while on track, including lap delta and gauges designed to assist a driver's coach seated in the passenger seat, such as friction circle, accelerator position, and brake position. The system even includes an intuitive database of tracks and detailed lap data from past track outings, including current standing personal best performance. The CT5-V's head-up display can be used as a track aid as it can show critical lap time details and bold lap delta graphics, providing immediate performance feedback in the driver's line of sight. You also get access to an Alive Drive mobile application, which allows continued performance analysis when away from the vehicle. If that wasn't enough, there's also a new performance in-vehicle app which features a real-time display of power, torque, and boost, a live dyno graph-style trace of power and torque with interactive analysis, and an array of performance gauges like G-force, tire temperature, and engine vitals, with full configurability that enables drivers to prioritize their favorite data. An SD card slot for recording is on the left side of the dash. It can also serve as a dash cam. The V-Series interior amplifies the design of the standard CT5 with glossy carbon fiber trim on the dash, door panels, center console, and steering wheel. You have alloy sport pedals, unique upholstery options, and other accents. The interior feels as good as it looks, sporty and luxurious. On pretty much every surface, you'll find wrapped, padded surfaces and accent stitching. For 2025, the interior carries over largely unchanged except for the addition of the 33-inch diagonal LED color touchscreen display. It brings a tech-forward ambiance to the interior with a customizable user interface designed to offer a more personalized experience. 2 seat styles are available. Shown here are the standard performance front bucket seats, which have 18-way driver and front passenger adjustments, including 4-way lumbar, adjustable lateral support, and manual thigh extensions. They're very comfortable, soft and supportive where it matters most. Power lumbar massage is also included, which uses the 4-way lumbar air bladders to massage the lower and middle back. For an additional $1,500, you can upgrade to leather upholstery as shown here. The leather is also available in Whisper Beige with jet black accents. With the optional Platinum package, the upholstery is further upgraded to full semi-aniline leather with a unique Sedona Sauvage color theme with jet black accents. The optional high-performance front bucket seats are designed to provide additional lateral support during spirited driving with a high degree of adjustability for varying body shapes and sizes. When equipped, the front and rear seats gain unique jet black leather upholstery with accent piping, diamond quilting, and embossed V logos. Heated seats are standard. If you specify leather upholstery or the high-performance bucket seats, you get ventilated front seats as well. Torch red seat belts are available as a standalone option. You can opt for a suede microfiber interior package too. It covers the headliner, sun visors, sunroof shade if equipped, and window pillars in suede microfiber. A panoramic sunroof is a standalone option. When equipped, the sectioned glass roof spans both the front and rear seats, allowing a significantly more open-feeling interior ambiance. Storage space is plentiful and creative. Across the center console, there's a small tray up front that can be used to set the key fob, and to the right, a wireless phone charger. Behind that are 2 cup holders, although they're a bit too shallow. At the rear of the console is a padded armrest with storage underneath. The armrest is extended on the driver's side but recessed on the passenger side to accommodate a handy phone holder. Additional storage includes door pockets with bottle holders and a generous glove box with a damped lid. The infotainment system is similar to other GM systems I've used recently. It has an excellent user interface with high-resolution graphics, capacitive touch, and practically no lag. It's also relatively straightforward and easy to navigate and find stuff. The controls for the dual-zone HVAC system have also been reworked for 2025 to feature a fresh animated display in the middle while retaining the analog controls. The bank of satin chrome toggles feel nice to the touch. I like how simple and straightforward the center stack is. Of course, the climate controls can be accessed through the infotainment system's climate menu, where you'll also find more in-depth controls, such as automatically turning on the heated and ventilated front seats depending on how hot or cold it is outside. A customizable ambient lighting system is standard, offering different styles, lighting types, modes, and more. The lighting accents the doors and footwells. Behind the shifter in the center console, there's a rotary controller, and it can be used in place of the touch controls to access features on the infotainment system. In the button stack, there's shortcuts for main features like audio and navigation, along with a back button and a volume knob. The new infotainment system features Google built-in, which includes things like Google Maps, Google Assistant, and Google Play. Google Assistant is a natural voice recognition and assistance system that allows you to operate many in-vehicle features hands-free. It's as easy as saying, "Turn on my heated steering wheel." With Google Play, there's a vast library of apps that can be downloaded to the system and used just like you would on your smartphone. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. The V-Series standard audio system is an impressive 15-speaker system from AKG that offers a powerful, high-fidelity listening experience. Additional standard media features include your basic AM/FM radio, SiriusXM satellite radio, Bluetooth streaming, Google News, Spotify, Amazon Alexa, and USB connection. A Wi-Fi hotspot is also included. You can view vehicle information from the screen, including maintenance information, battery voltage, and fuel economy data with cool infographics. The infotainment display can also be divided up to show a combination of audio, navigation, and trip information. The V-Series is loaded down with all kinds of safety features, starting with 8 airbags in total. There's frontal airbags for the driver and front passenger, along with driver and front passenger knee airbags, seat-mounted side impact front airbags, and head curtain airbags with both the front and second row outboard seats. In addition to standard adaptive cruise control, you get Super Cruise driver assistance technology. It allows for hands-free driving on compatible roads. When using, it helps prompt you to pay attention to the road so you can be ready to take control if needed. It also includes the ability to automatically make lane changes for you or lane changes activated by a turn signal. The Super Cruise steering wheel includes provisions for a light bar on top that indicates Super Cruise status and the driver attention system. Additional standard driver assistance features include enhanced automatic emergency braking, intersection automatic emergency braking, reverse automatic braking, rear cross traffic braking, blind zone steering assist, forward collision alert, front pedestrian and bicyclist braking, side bicyclist alert, rear pedestrian alert, driver attention assist, traffic sign recognition, and a safety alert driver's seat. A couple other standout features include Buckle to Drive and Teen Driver. The latter helps encourage safe driving habits for teens by providing an in-vehicle report card. It also activates certain safety systems when a teen driver designated key fob is used and mutes the radio until the front seat occupants fasten their seatbelts. Buckle to Drive helps remind a driver to buckle their seatbelt before driving by preventing the vehicle from being shifted out of park temporarily when the driver's seatbelt is not buckled. An HD surround vision camera system is standard, providing selectable digital views of the area around the vehicle for assistance in parking and object avoidance. You can also display a guideline to show where the car is heading. Enhanced automatic park assist is standard. It can automatically steer, brake, and shift gears to park the car in a dedicated parallel or perpendicular parking space. It can also help unpark the car. With OnStar's core services, you get remote commands, built-in voice assistance, real-time traffic and navigation, and automatic crash response. Additionally, the V-Series comes with a 6-year, 70,000-mile roadside assistance program. The rear seat can comfortably sit 2 adults, with the ability to sit someone smaller in the middle if needed. The middle portion, though, does not have a headrest and is limited in leg space quite a bit by the height of the driveshaft tunnel. However, I was surprised by just how accommodating the rear seat was. Being 5 foot 10 inches, I had decent headroom left over and a bunch of legroom. The seat has good padding and support. The door opening is wide, making ingress and egress pretty easy. The quality of materials back here is quite good too, with wrapped, stitched padding and the same seating upholstery used in the front. When equipped with the high-performance front bucket seats, as I touched on earlier, you get embossed V logos on the rear seat backs, not to mention the unique upholstery style. Standard rear seat amenities include dual seatback storage pockets, dual adjustable air vents in the back of the center console, a fold-down armrest with 2 cup holders, adjustable outer headrests, a 12-volt and USB-C power outlet, wide lower door storage pockets, dual overhead grab handles with coat hooks, dual LED reading lamps, and latch anchors for securing compatible child seats. You also have an overhead microphone for picking up the voices of rear passengers over the hands-free phone system. The CT5-V is not offered with a powered trunk lid, which I actually like. Powered trunk lids are fine on SUVs, but on something like this, it's just overkill. The trunk opens quickly and effortlessly as it's counterbalanced to properly swing up with practically no effort once the latch is released. Lighter weight, simpler, and just plain effective. If you add the Platinum package though, one of the features it includes is a hands-free deck lid release mechanism. A logo will project on the ground, which allows you to easily locate the sensor. You swing your foot under the bumper to trigger the sensor. It'll then open as long as you have the key fob on you. The trunk offers nearly 12 cubic feet of cargo space, which is about what you would expect from a car of this class nowadays. If you need more space, the rear seat can be folded in a 60-40 split fashion, so you can technically load the car all the way to the front seats. In the trunk on the left side, there's a little door that allows access to the car's 12-volt battery. On the right side, there's a small cubby. Underneath the trunk floor, there's a large divided compartment for convenient stowage of smaller items. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that as well and make sure those notifications are on. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.